going on, everybody? Welcome back to Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave. I'm Rob Odie, and this is Spotlight 39, coming to you live just like we do Monday through Thursday at or around 8 p.m. Look, man, we're dealing with some high school kids. They're in and out of practice, so sometimes we're a little bit off. But nonetheless, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on. More importantly, give this video a thumbs up so the YouTube algorithm will continue to push this thing, man, so we can continue to get the exposure these young men deserve, all right? So, all that being said, I got to plug my man Darius Minor and the Darius Minor Foundation, right? It's only right. We're doing real big things here. Let me pull up the screen, throw it up. The Black Bears Heart Walk, Sunday, October 10th, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. dm39.org is the website. Check it out. It's got all the info. If you can't make it in person, it's all good. We would certainly, appreciate the support and love if you could just share it. It's raising awareness for heart disease within student athletes for a great cause. Let's save some lives, man. We're doing real big things over here. All that out the way, man. Let's have some fun. What's going on, man? We got a super special guest. I'm going to hand him the floor. He's going to tell you who he is, where he's from, what he does, all that good stuff. And we're having some good conversation, man. Take it away.
How y'all doing? Dante Lovett from Crofton, Maryland, DB, class of 2023.
Class of 23, man. And what school do we go to? You kind of go to an
the
R8 school, right?
Yes, sir. I go to the Mather.
The Mather, right? So that's a powerhouse in Maryland. So doing real big things over there. Class of 23, right? Predominantly, you said DB and what?
I played mostly D. I just play mostly DB.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. So look, before we get too far into it, have you had a recent clock 40 at any of your camps over the summer? I'm curious on what them wheels look like.
I ran a 4.6 at Penn State.
Okay. Look, man, and look, class of 23, you're only gonna get bigger, stronger, faster, right? So it's all good. So let's stay on course, man. Let's kind of rewind the clock a little bit. Let's take it back to last football season, right? So you played in Maryland, so I think you played in the spring, so it's not too far back, right?
Yeah, I played in Pilates in the spring.
Yeah, so let's think about that season. Coming out of that season, right? What did you learn from your game? What did you recognize that you could work on, get that much better at, sharpen the iron, right? And then from that, what did you do this off season to put focus on it?
So what I had realized was that I had the length to compete with all the wide receivers and be able to like stay in front of them. But the one thing I really needed to work on was my technique, because sometimes I might have stepped too far and either missed them or just haven't been in the right spot, but still made the play based off athleticism,
Sure.
which won't always happen on the next level.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. So the fact that you recognize that, and last year was your freshman year, right?
Sophomore.
Sophomore year. So you recognize that early, man. That's huge, right? So when you recognize that, and you were like, man, look, I know where I gotta go. What did you do this off season, man? What did you work on, and who did you work with? Anybody in specific? Did you work on go work at any camps, combines, showcases, man? We've had a lot going on this summer.
Yes, sir. So I went to a lot of camps this summer. Went to rivals, two rivals camps, and UA camp. But most of the summer I was training with Rock Carmichael and 1%. He
Okay,
played for Virginia Tech and played in the NFL. I was training with him,
I'm gonna link
helping
up
me
with
get.
him. I'm gonna link up with him most likely at the Oscar Smith St. John Bosco game next week, man. Yes,
Yep.
hi.
So I was working with him on my technique and using my length to my advantage to help me stay in front of people. But also at camps like Brandon Bing helped me out with my technique at the rivals camp. So just stuff
Okay,
like that. And on the off season, just lifting and stuff, working on like bench press, and then working on more explosion stuff
yeah.
to help me get more faster in and out my breaks.
Man, look, you are already speaking real high level, man. I like it. I like it a lot. You got good company, man. So with that, right? You put all that into play, all that into practice, right? How is that
Yes, sir.
transition to the current year that we're in, right? So we're playing ball. You played what, 2 games, maybe 3 games at tops?
Third tomorrow.
Yeah, so we got game 3 tomorrow. So the first two, man, small sample size, but what have you recognized that really stood out to you from the work that you put in?
I'm able to get way more physical than I was able to last year.
Okay,
Now, now I actually can get hands on people, come up, make the tackle, and actually just really hit somebody. Because last year I was really going for like leg tackles. Cause I was kind of smaller. I
okay,
put on more muscle, and now I actually compete with like bigger wide receivers. I can stay in front of them.
Dude, so look, man, coming out strong, putting the body on them, right?
Yes, sir.
I like it, man. I like it. Look, you got a lot of people on right now showing you some love, man. I'm just throwing them up
Like,
on the screen. I don't know if you see them on your end, but I'm just trying
yeah, I
to.
do.
They're flowing.
Teammates.
They're
Yep,
flowing.
those my teammates.
so so look, we got how many games we got on slate for this season before playoffs? You guys play
Um,
what 8, 9, maybe 10?
yeah, I think 10.
Okay, so we got 10. COVID pending. Fingers crossed, nothing gets canceled. I'm seeing far too many cancellations across the board, man. It's scary. Heck, I even seen a high school post yesterday that they're not going to have fans in the stands. So a
Yeah,
lot of big question marks. But look, you got to put pads on and go play some ball. We're going to be thankful for that in general, whether we have fans in the stands or not, right? As long as you
yes, sir.
enjoy doing, man, I'm happy for you. So with that, man, like does the talent on the field does that transition to the classroom? Where are we looking, man? The math, y'all are pretty solid academic school, man. So what's the
Yes, sir.
grades looking like?
I got 3.0.
Or 3.0, little man. You say that with a smile on your face. I like it. I like it. So 3.0. So we got the talent. We got the grades to go with the talent. So therefore, you can get approved to these schools that decide they want you to be a part of what they got. And you've already
Yes,
got a
sir.
handful of blessings, man. We won't get into any specifics, right? That's not what we're here for. But if we could, man, kind of just take it back to what was that breakthrough aha moment that got that first call, first DM, whatever it was, man, from a coach. Walk me through that process that really broke through for you because you've already got a handful of solid blessings out there, and look, you got plenty more to come. We know that.
Yes, sir. Bro, the breakthrough moment, pretty so it was versus Calvert Hall. I think it was the second game in the season, and it was this pick six that I had, and that really kicked off everything.
That's it, right? That's what that was the moment you needed. So we
Yes,
get the
sir.
pick six, right? How long did it take for somebody to come calling, and how did they come calling? Was it through a coach? Was it did they hit you on the phone, hit you on Twitter?
So yeah, so what happened originally was so I had people started following me, and then after like the season, and between like April, I went to the Under Armour camp, and about like 3 days later, Boston College had offered. But after that, that also helped it blow up because that
Domino
guy
effect.
had about 500 likes on it and everything. So it reached a lot of people and
Yup.
a lot of new followers on Twitter, a lot of new coaches, a lot of new schools.
Yeah, man, that
So
domino effect something special, isn't it? As soon as the first program sees that, look, Boston College came calling. They want you, right? They like what
yes,
they
sir.
see. They want you to be a part of their program. Look, that then the next school starts calling. Then the
Yes,
next
sir.
school, right? And everybody says, "Look, man, if they want them, we want them. Let's see what this guy's got." And I just love seeing it, man. And so the breakthrough moment was the pick six. Pick
Yes,
six.
sir.
I love it, man. Game 2 of spring season, right?
Yep.
So let's think about that, right? What did that moment mean to you when you got that first offer, or as I like to call it, that first blessing?
It kind of was a relief, but at the same time, it also made it seem like I had more of a target on my back. So I
Yeah,
had to keep working even harder than I already was.
yep. Yeah, man. Because look, the more people want you, the harder you got to go, right? The harder you got to grind. Because there's more focus, there's more energy on you, right? Not
Yes, sir.
just with the game plan against the other team, right? Because now they got film to watch. They see what you got going on. But man, you got a lot of eyes outside, right? You got these colleges that are starting to put more eyes on you. It's like, man, who's this dude from DeMatha? What's he got going on, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's big moves. So I appreciate you doing that, man. Because like I said, it's all about trying to figure out what that breakthrough moment was. And for you, clearly, pick six, bang, showed out at the rivals camp, showed out at the Under Armour camp, and then the blessings started coming. So awesome, 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 man. But let's do this. Let's jump away from the football talk, man, because we could do that all day. And this is where we're
Yes,
gonna have a
sir.
little bit of fun, man. Because I guarantee you, when I ask you this question, you're gonna tell me that you're laid back, right? You're family oriented, and you're a real humble dude, man. Which I don't discredit. That's awesome. But I want to know a little bit more about who you are, right? So tell us a little bit about what you're involved with outside of the game, man. So when you're not working out, when you're not practicing, when you're not playing Madden, right? When you're not on the sticks, when you're not thinking football, man, what do you like to do? You're still a young
Yeah.
man. You're still growing up, becoming your own. So what are you involved with? What do you like to do? Are you a sneakerhead? Do you listen to music?
Uh,
What's the go to playlist? Like, what makes you
yeah. I'm definitely a sneakerhead. That's one thing I like. I used to be in the shoes all the time. That's the one I used to do. I used to be going on Foot
Oh,
Locker,
is you right there,
Cotton.
man? Being a
Say it
sneaker,
again.
what's the go-to
Yeah.
pair, man?
Ooh, I like 11s.
Oh. See,
Yeah.
my guy. I grew up in Jordan's era, right? My
Yeah.
go-to is the playoff 11s.
Ooh.
Playoff 11s is tough.
Yeah. They definitely are.
What you got? What's the colorway for the 11s?
My favorite ones I never can get my hands on or are the oh, what's the powder blue pair called?
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot the
oh,
name. Yep.
yeah, man. They haven't really been re-released like the other colorways like that. You
Yo, nope, they haven't. That's the
Unless you're a
problem.
Tar Heel, right? If you're a Tar Heel, you seem to have all you seem to have every pair in that colorway.
Yep.
How it is, right? I guess Jordan's alma mater. You gotta show some
Yeah.
love, right? But that's cool, man. So what else are we involved in, man? What do you like to do? What's the go-to playlist?
Playlist. Ooh, I like listening to like Dirk, Lil Dirk.
Okay,
Who
are
else?
we gonna throw a little baby out there? I feel like
Yeah,
everybody,
Lil
little,
Baby,
right?
Dirk, Lil Baby,
Okay,
Young Boy.
all right.
Another one I like people. A lot of people stop listening. Kind of like Pop Smoke.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Look, man, clearly I'm a little bit older, right? So I take it back. I'm more in the 90s hip hop, right? So I'm banging that Sirius XM Fly. Take it back, give me the Fugees, get me feeling right. Give me some Fabo. I like some old school hip hop. But, take it modern day, man. A little Meek Mill, gotta bang the Drake. So good
Yeah.
deal, man. So what else do we like to do, man? What else you involved with?
Um. Besides that, I'm really just like a real chill, laid back. I usually stay in the
There
house
it
mostly.
is.
Yeah.
I like it,
Stay
man.
in the
Look, and there's
house.
nothing wrong with that, man, because you're focused on the craft, man. You're keeping your mind clear. I've been seeing a lot of tweets lately, and I love to see it. Everybody's gym over parties. That's huge, man. Like that's a big deal because growing up in high school, there's a lot of distractions, right?
Yes, sir.
Pretty much everywhere that you go, and the fact that you can stay clear, level headed, and stay focused on the craft, man, is that's a big deal in itself. So continue to do what you do, man. Um, I appreciate it. I appreciate you jumping on, right? And I appreciate you sharing your story to everybody out here. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to close this thing out with my final question that I do every single time, man. And is
Yeah.
ready for it?
Yep.
All right. What motivates and what drives you to want to wake up tomorrow and be that much more successful than you were today?
What motivates me that I don't want my parents to have to pay for me to go to college, and I know that I have an opportunity that a lot of people might not have, and some kids would really want be in the opportunity that in like the space the area that I'm in right now, like the cities I'm in. A lot of kids are like dreaming for like their first offer, first anything,
And that first
and
blessing is hard to come by, right?
yeah,
Like you said,
very,
it was a relief. I had a young man on Monday. He was stressing. He's
yep,
going into his senior year, and he was under the radar. Nobody knew who he was, right? And then, bam, just like that, he got his first blessing. The domino effect happened, and now he's sitting on a handful of Power Five, or was sitting on a handful of Power Fives, and then elected to go to Marshall University. Man, like it's a big deal, right? You find
yep,
the right fit for you once those programs start calling, and you kind of just ride the wave and enjoy life, right? And stay focused, and good things are gonna happen. Um,
yes, sir.
but no, man, keep that hunger inside of you. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm trying to catch up with all these comments, man. I'm not. Look, I'm just trying to get them up on the screen because everybody's showing you some love, man. We got some Cincy fans in the building. They want you to come to Cincy. What do we got? We got Rock Lloyd showing a lot of love, man. He's all over the comments, man. I can't even keep up with them. You got a laundry list of them, but nonetheless, I'm not gonna take up no more of your time. I got another live interview coming up right after this. So look, I appreciate what you do. Stay safe. Stay hungry, right? Stay humble. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you do, man. More blessings to come. I'm excited to watch your career unfold. So next time, man, I'm Rob Odie. We're gonna stay connected, man. We're gonna run this back. You're still young enough, man. We got time, right?
Yes, sir.
We got to tap back in. All right. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Spotlight 39. Let's go.